everyone, it is Amanda. Thank you so much for watching this video. So today I am going to be talking about a pen that I recently purchased on eBay, and it is this pen right here. Back up a little bit. This is the Delta Vintage, and I got it with a broad nib. I'll do a close-up of the nib. Can't see, all the details, but I ordered this with a broad nib. It's very pretty. The camera doesn't even do it justice. The finish that is of this pen. Very lightweight. It's very comfortable in the hand. Very nice to write with. But I will have to say when when I first got this pen, one, I was really excited because I have never owned a Delta, and I heard, Deltas are really good pens. So I was really excited. I had a lot of expectations. There wasn't too many reviews out on YouTube. I believe I only found one on actual Delta vintage fountain pen. So I didn't know what to think about it. I did get to order it for a really good price. It was a whole lot cheaper than most list prices. I had found one on Amazon. And so I was really excited about it. Just because I was like, I got a really good deal on it. It was just a couple more dollars than like a TWSBI. Or maybe like $10 more. So anyways, it was something that, again, I was really excited for, and I had a lot of expectations about this pen. So when I ordered it and I received it, I opened the package, and again, I was so excited. Now, it does not come with a converter, but it did come with a cartridge. So I popped that cartridge in, and I tried to write with it, and it didn't work, like at all, like nothing. And on top of that, the nib was like really scratchy on the paper. So that was like a bit of a shock. So I went ahead and took the cartridge out, and I flushed the cartridge, put my own ink in it, and I flushed the pen because I was like, that wasn't something that I had done. So I was like, maybe for whatever reason, flushing it, this is going to help it work. So when I flushed it, it still did not work. And I was so disappointed. I was like, oh my goodness, like really? So yeah, it was really sad. So it sat in my pen case for a couple of days, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I am going to message the seller on eBay, because one of their policies for returns is you could return a pen as long as it wasn't inked. But the pen had been inked, and I explained everything that I had done, and of course I have had experience with other steel nibs, other fountain pens, and they did ask that. I wasn't a newbie, so to speak, and so again, all this was something that I had never experienced before with the pen. I've had pens hard start, and it just takes a little bit of coaxing, but this was above and beyond like a hard start and taking coaxing. Like I even dipped it in the nib and the feed into the ink bottle that I had, and I did a writing sample, but as soon as the feed was dry, there is nothing. And so to me, that was just like, what in the world? Like, what's going on here? So yeah, it was really sad. And they did go ahead and said, we're going to go ahead and we will mail you a new nib and feed unit. And I received it a couple days later. But sadly, that nib and feed that they sent me didn't even fit into this pen. And so to me, I was like, that was a huge waste. So I took the entire nib and feed out of the pen, I was like, of course, because I was trying to put the new one in. And I was just like, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I don't know what else I can do. If this doesn't work, then I have this bum pen. So, anyways, I was like, I'll just try it. I have this real thin bristle brush that I use to clean my feeds out when I'm doing like my nitty gritty pen cleaning, just because sometimes the ink can get in there and I just want to make sure I get everything out. And I use it only on my feed. And I took a brass sheet that I had and I cleaned out the nib and the feed, like the line where the nib sits on the feed, just in case there was anything else. And I put it back in the pen. I inked it up and, I lightly tapped and lo and behold, it wrote, it worked. And I was like, yay. But again, like going back when I first tried it, that nib is on the scratchy side, especially like to me, I was kind of surprised because I was like, it's a broad nib and it's scratchy. So it's not bad. It isn't. But I do notice it and it kind of irks me a little bit because I would like for my writing experience to be really nice and it to be smooth, and it's not. So this pen definitely in the future is going to be going to Nibmeister and getting some work done. But for the time being, it's fine. I did do a writing sample that I'm going to show you, and I also, in this part of the video, I guess I'll go ahead and address it. I am using a different recording system on my computer, so you will be able, it kind of mirrors me, so sometimes you might notice it's a little awkward for me because it's the opposite of what I was used to, but it helps you out because you're able to see my writing samples and to read it. So anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll show you the writing sample, make sure you can see it. It is the Delta Vintage with a broad nib. I have Diamine Grape in there. And you'll see there is a little bit of line variation. It's not a super wet pen, but it's perfect. I love it. And then here I wrote, the quick... I forgot what I wrote. Yeah, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And then I also did the reverse writing. And with the reverse writing, it was really smooth, even reverse. So even smoother than it is the right way. But anyways, I just thought I'd go ahead and give you that review on that pen that I purchased. You have that with fountain pens. You have fountain pens that... every once in a while, life happens, stuff happens, and unfortunately, I got, the bum nib and feed, but I'm glad that I was able to get it to work. Just kind of, it's a little sad that it took me so long because I would have loved to have been able to use it, right out of the box, but again, it happens. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will give you a little teaser of what my next video is going to be about. This last couple weeks, I recently purchased some onion skin paper and some Tomoe River paper. And it was the first time that I got to try it, and let me tell you, I am in love. I went ahead and I had some rubber stamps that I had, and I made my own stationery. So I don't want to get into too much detail, but I do kind of want to give you a sneak peek, of what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope you are too. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave that down below. I would love to hear from you. So yeah, please like this video, subscribe, I'll keep the videos and reviews coming, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I do kind of feel bad because I don't get to do as many videos as I would like. I am a busy stay-at-home mom, so there's a lot of things that I'm doing, but the weather's been really nice here, and so it's nice just to kind of relax, open the windows, let the spring air come through while the kids are sleeping. So yeah, again, hope you enjoy this, and everyone have a great night.